Ditch the Ego, and today we're here to talk about my new album, Always Had to Learn the Hard Way. This is an album for the mental health community. This is an album full of light. This is an album full of positivity. And this is an album that hopefully it's straight from my heart and soul and will hopefully speak to the heart and soul of anybody out there who's listening, who gets to consume this project. And it's just such a blessing to be able to use such incredible ideas through the MusicSketch app in specific to be able to create this album. The MusicSketch app is a very simple way for you to create music on your phone, and I love it because it's specifically for me, the number one reason I love it is because it gives people who are beginners with zero music experience whatsoever the ability to make music on the go. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's very quick.
Big shout out to Douglas Morton, who I actually met at NAMM. And Danny and I also got the opportunity to perform there just because of Q Up Arts and Douglas Morton and MusicSketch. So that's why we are so appreciative of them. And we actually use them throughout Ditch the Ego's album. And I'm grateful to Ditch the Ego, who had a lot of great ideas to involve the MusicSketch app, Q Up Arts, and especially Callie Keys.
Yeah, so big shout out to Kato on the track. Hopefully Kato gets to see this. Kato, look up to you a lot. Big industry producer, love what you represent. He posted just a video of him, on his own organ key, studio. I sent the video over to Dasman. We took the sound, or actually I took the sample, the video, the sound off of the video itself, sent that over to Dasman. And then Dasman was able to put together some piano on the MusicSketch app and lay that piano over the Kato sample. And then we sent that over to my guy Chris Kennedy, shout out to Chris Kennedy, who laid over some boom bap drum. It's such a blessing to be able to utilize the internet to be as creative as possible. And with this song in specific, I really want people to understand, you don't need a label, you don't need a $100,000 marketing budget, you don't need a manager, you don't need a cosign. You don't need all these things you need. What you need is you need to be creative and you need to know how to make great music. All I did was I heard a sound that I'm a fan of Kato's. I heard his sound. I pulled that off, sent it over to Dasman. I'm a fan of hers. I took her piano, put it on top of Kato's. I'm a fan of Chris's drums. Sent it over to Chris. He puts his drums over. I rap over it. There you go. You have a song.
Exactly. And that's why I said we're promoting the MusicSketch app that way, because Danny, I asked him, I said, what's the BPM and key? And I said, I didn't want to go to the piano, so I went in the MusicSketch app. Boom. Tell them about how we made Adoptee and Adoptee and the piano. Because at first, I had no piano, and I got this idea from just his vocals.
Yeah, so I had an idea. We had made I had another beat already, and I had written a hook for this song, but I didn't really feel like the beat fit really well, so I took the vocals from that song, the vocal idea I had from that song at least, sent it over to Dasman, and I was like, hey, can you put some piano over this to make it feel a little bit more emotional, more raw, a little bit more soulful? And she was able to put that piano over there, and then like I said before, send it over to my guy Chris Kennedy. He put some drums over that, and all I had to do was really the easy part for me, which is to just write the song and record it. So real quick thank you to my production team. I've got Chris Kennedy, Josh Crespo, Quinn Beats, Spenny Silver, Miles Above. Anybody else I'm forgetting, it's not on purpose. It's not because I don't remember you, or you're not a part of the team. There's a lot of people to remember, but super blessed to have so many people to work with on this album and to be able to utilize so much of our creative thinking to create this album in not just a unique manner, but a genuine manner. And for me as an artist, whenever I make music, that's where I want to come from. That's what's most important for me, is to make it from a genuine place. Jasmine De Leon and I, we just want to thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. Thank you to Douglas Morton. Thank you to Q Up Arts. Thank you to MusicSketch. Thank you to California Keys. And thank you most importantly to you guys for allowing us to be a part of your life. My debut album, Always Had to Learn the Hard Way, is out now on all streaming platforms. Please go stream it, share with your friends and family. It means the world to us that you guys are a part of our community.
I've been on a mission trying to save my life. I'll see y'all don't get it, y'all don't listen, that's alright. I should probably let it go.